Whoop whoop, and welcome to the Batgirljamie Show. Today's episode is a book talk video. I wanted to talk about some books I'm going to read and am reading. And I read the first book to the Match series by Ali Kandi, and I'm on the second one right now, and it's very amazing. This is the book right here, if you can see that. It's called Crossed. See? And it's basically a girl in a bubble, the green one for the first one. And after that, I want to start the House of Night series because my friend said it's good, and I heard it's going to be a movie. There's talk of that going to become a movie. And the girl from the Vampire Ding is Nina something or other. I can't pronounce her last name, but she's going to play the main character. And then right before that, I read all 3 Hunger Game books, and they are amazing. And the movie followed the book really well. I felt that they were both all excellent. The second and third, there's going to be a second and third movie. I just cannot wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait for Breaking Dawn Part 2. I'm going to tell you, I found the book at the end where I found it very predictable and all that. So that's okay. But the Match series is fantastic, and I don't know what to expect from it, and that's what I like about it. You don't know what to expect. You don't predict what's going to happen. You can't predict what's going to happen, so it's exciting. It's really exciting, and I love the story. It's amazing. It's just an amazing book series. So if you got an e-reader, get those books. If you like the Utopian Society type books, oh, that's so good. If you like the Hunger Games, you will love this book series. Oh, I'm just amazing. I know I'm talking about this book a lot, but I'm on the second one, and I'm just so amazed. Now my tears gotta get loud. I'm sorry about that. But I've been reading on this Nook, and I find the Nook is awesome for reading. It's easier to get books. You don't have books lying around on a shelf. You know how I got all the movies? Well, I would have that many books if I didn't have any reader. I love it, and I've read 6 or 7. I think I'm on my 7th book since I got that thing, and I am so amazed at myself. I've read The Help. The Help was excellent, and the movie did not follow the book as good as it could have. I think some of the stuff in the book that I liked was left out. I definitely recommend reading that book. That book was pretty sweet. I really liked it. It was just amazing. But I'm going to read the House of Night books next. I did start the first House of Night book. It's a lot different than most vampire stories. It's going to be a lot different. Like how they become vampires, how the girl in the beginning of the book, I can't tell you. But how she finds out she's going to become a vampire in this is different and everything. It's just different story. I don't really want to lead too much into it. I really don't know too much because I've only read 30 pages, maybe 30 pages of it. But I just want to say that I'm going to start reading that next as soon as I'm done with Crossed. And November 13th of this year, the 3rd Matched book will be out. And it's just, I can't wait because I know when I'm done with this, I'm gonna be so excited for the next book. Oh, and also, I gotta tell you, if you like to read as much as I do, and have a Nook, or buy books, or go to the library and get books even, I recommend you joining a site called Goodreads. And the site Goodreads, is a site for, I'll have a link to mine down below, I'm pretty sure. I'll link mine below. But it's a site for you to join, and it lets you rate books, tell people what you're reading, tell people what you've read, what you think of them, and to see what your friends are reading, and to see what other people are reading, and to get ideas for more books. It'll tell you what other books are similar to the style of books that you like. And then you can look up books by authors to see what books they have, and if they're coming out with a new book, it'll tell you. It's pretty sweet. I love, and if and that's why I like that site. Me and Viper both joined it because we were both heavy readers. She so wants a Nook because she can't afford to buy all the books that she wants on regular book, and she don't really have a big bedroom place to put them. So a Nook is perfect for her and me because we don't have a lot of room to store books, and we read like mad nonstop. I'm always reading a book. I've always got a book to read, and I've been like that for the last 3 years. I just got back into reading. I used to read a lot when I was younger, and I kind of trailed off for a while, la-di-da, and back around when the first Twilight movie came out, I got back into reading. I read several vampire books, and I got just totally madly addicted to vampire books. So I started reading. I read most of the True Blood books. I read all the Twilight books, even the novella. Started reading the Hunger Games and the Match series, and I read Violent J's biography, Behind the Paint. There's just a lot of books I've read, and they've all been pretty amazing books. And my mother bought me some books that I read a long time ago that I wanted at a garage sale, and she knew I'd like to read them again. I started reading Huckleberry Finn again by Mark Twain, and I love that book. That is a very good book. Oh, and she also got me Old Yeller and The Diary of Anne Frank. The Diary of Anne Frank I read twice. I really think that's a great story. It shows you what it felt like for her to be locked up like that, and what it was like to be a Jew back in World War II in Germany, or wherever she was. It was just sad. But them are books I liked, and I want to thank you for watching this video. And check out the site Goodreads if you like to read, because I know you'll like it too. So, peace out and much clown love to the Gigolo family.